Hey everyone, I'm back again, and today I'm taking a look at Baryonyx Limbo from Mattel's Dino Escape Roar Attack range for Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. Quick look at the packaging, and it's the new design with the crashed fencing. It's all been smashed, and in the mountains and some pteranodons in the background there in the jungle. Looks really nice. This packaging's smaller because they now have the tail detached in packaging, so you have to click that on when you get it. So the dinosaur's on display there, and the tail is kind of in the packaging behind the cardboard here. You can see it's got Camp Cretaceous, Dino Escape and all that. And then on the back it just shows the dinosaur. You know, your standard packaging for a Mattel Jurassic World toy. And here's Limbo. This is very kind of pale green colour for the main body, but then you've got some brown on the head going down halfway down the back, and then that fades into a darker green that also goes down the thighs. Now for articulation quickly, the arms go out to the sides like that, as well as all the way around if you want to, like that. The legs swivel in and out quite a bit, so that helps with the stability, as well as going all the way around to, if you wanted to, move independently from each other. And then there's also some nice articulation in the tail, where that will swivel all the way around. And the tail, like I say, you have to pop that in when you get the dinosaur, and it's not designed to come back out, so once you pop it in, it's in there for good. Then we also have some nice jaw articulation. Now the jaw will open on its own, but it springs shut. But you can now get the jaw to stay open at different levels, because the button on the back, where in the past you'd press the button and it would make the mouth open or close and it would roar, on this one you push the button forward once and it opens the mouth slightly, push forward again, it opens the mouth a bit more, and then a third time and the mouth is fully open, and it will stay in whatever position you want it to. So you can have it really wide open like that, just a little bit, and then completely closed, and really choose how you want to pose the dinosaur on display, or for taking photos, or for playing with. It's a closer look at the head sculpt, and it looks the same as all the Baryonyx, but I'll compare them in a minute, and they all are quite unique from each other, which is nice. You can see there's the head and the bottom jaw are both separate pieces that move. That brown going down the body, and then going into kind of a darker green in the middle there. Now, the one problem with these buttons is it does mean that there is a hole going into the dinosaur's back, as you can see there from where it slides in, and the same that way. You can see there's a hole that just goes straight down into the body. So it's not perfect, but I do really like that we can now have the mouth open at different levels like that, and I think it's quite clever how the roar changes depending on how wide the mouth is. You see that darker green goes down the thigh there as well from the back, and a very scaly back, kind of like a crocodile. Then there's no paint on the tail, but the paint does quite naturally fade out at the end before it gets to the tail. Now here's Limbo with Chaos and Grim. Now this one's from the Roarivores line back in 2018. This one was earlier this year, and then there's the newer one. And they do look nice together with all the different colour schemes, especially after seeing them together in the Camp Cretaceous cartoon. Now to show you all their different action features, you see on the newest one it's got the button that I showed where you click it forward once, twice, 3 times to make the mouth open and roar. Then on this one, the action feature was controlled by the tail, which would make the head sway from side to side or up and down, and that would activate the sound feature. And if you wanted the mouth open, you could just do that yourself. And then with the original one, it was just a button on the back that would make the mouth close from an open position, and that activates the sound. So I'll demonstrate all the sounds now. The original is still my favourite colour scheme. I really like the blue, especially the metallic blue on the head, but the action feature always kind of annoyed me on the Roarivores one because I hated how the mouth was really slack-jawed. It was like really ridiculously wide open all the time and it wouldn't stay shut. But I've actually slid a really thin, clear bit of plastic under the chin there, and that holds the mouth at a position that I really like, where it's just slightly open. And if I'd put a thicker, sort of longer bit of plastic in there, it would have held the mouth completely closed, but I like how it is at the minute. But with the mouth designs, these two newer ones are far better. On that one you can just open the mouth manually, and on this one it's controlled by that button. So the difference in designs. I think this new one uses the same legs as Grimm, and they all have the same arms. But otherwise it's mostly all new parts for them. It might be the same tail on Grimm and Limbo as well, I think. Limbo is the only one not to have painted toenails. You can see the other two, Chaos and Grimm, do. There's the app codes for all three. So that's just a quick look at the new Mattel Baryonyx Limbo with Chaos and Grimm. They do look great together because they're so contrasting with their colours, and it's nice that they've all got their own unique action feature and slightly different sculpt and design as well to really make them stand out from each other. Hopefully my next review will be the Dino Escape T-Rex, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.